Gonorrhea's back. Here's another exciting news for you. Gonorrhea is back in town. He's rode into town like the Wild West, and he's spreading his dirty love all over the place. Number of gonorrhea cases. This is in England, by the way. If you're in any other country, you've got plenty of other things to worry about, I'm sure. But we've got move over coronavirus. We've got gonorrhea now. Everybody who's been staying at home, giving it some because we've been in lockdown, they've now been spreading gonorrhea around. So it's mad, isn't it? One certain thing causes a rise in another. It's like when there's a royal, nothing to do with that, but when there's a royal engagement on the TV, and the national grid notices halfway when they have an advert break that everybody gets up and makes a cup of tea because they can tell by the way the surge in the electricity power. They go, oh yeah, everybody made a cup of tea. About 17 million people made a cup of tea. So they know these things. So gonorrhea is on the rise. Anyway, 70,936 cases to be exact, and I'm not one of them. I thank you very much. Not yet. Never have, and that's like old school. That one is. That's back to the 70s, isn't it? I'm all into retro. I'm 70s, retro, 60s. That's my kind of time, my kind of fashion, but not in STIs. No, although when you get the 80s, we're talking AIDS and fucking and even worse than that. So I guess it's one of the ugly ones that you can get over. Not back in the 1600s though. You had gonorrhea in the 1600s. You were gonorrhea. You were gonorrhea with gonorrhea. You were gone, or you were definitely fucking really ugly. Didn't you have loads of bits of And what's the other one? No, what was the other one? Oh bollocks! What's the one where you had all the big boils all over yourself, all over your face? I spoke about it a while ago. Not sepsis. What is it? Syphilis. Syphilis and gonorrhea. They were fucking top of the pops in those days. Syphilis will be making a comeback soon. Anyway, beats talking about coronavirus all the time anyway, doesn't it? Have you got gonorrhea? Anybody got himself checked out? I don't even know what the symptoms are. I say as I'm starting to give myself a good old scratching. Not really. I wouldn't do that. I've got a video recording. Don't forget, if you're listening on the podcast, there's a video, and I wouldn't do that on my podcast video. I'm a bit more. I'm not as uncouth as that.